My little Christmas tree looks so funny. Hey, it's Emily and welcome to my December TBR video. So, as you may have noticed, I haven't necessarily been posting as much. I have been in such a slump, like completely bookish, reading, watching booktube, writing, everything. I have not done any of that. I've been colouring, doing a lot of colouring. But I'm hoping that this TBR video, playing my game again, would pull me out of the slump and we can jump on in to December on a high. And yeah, but I haven't picked up a book in about 3 weeks, so we'll see how that goes. But because of that, I didn't actually complete my November TBR game prompts, and I'm not gonna let myself off. I am still gonna punish myself, and that means getting my TBR jar and picking out a random book to add to my TBR, so there's 6 books as opposed to 5. If you didn't know, I play my TBR game every month. It's Snakes and Ladders basically, but it's called Serpents and Stairways. And we roll 5 times, pick up 5 books, and yeah, but we'll get into that in a bit. My extra book, this has pretty much every book I own. I think there's about 5 or 6 that I've bought recently, despite being on a book buying ban, that aren't included, but they're pretty much all in here. So, let's dig deep. I think I've got 2. I do have 2. Let's go again. There we go, this one. What does that say? Okay, I'm not in the mood for this, but that's fine. It is The Cousins by Karen M. McManus. I'll go grab that. So I have read most of Karen M. McManus's books. I haven't read this one, and there's one more. Nothing more to tell, but I've read all the others. I don't really know what it's about. I assume some cousins. The story family are the envy of their neighbours, rich, beautiful and glamorous, until it falls apart. So yeah, I'm intrigued to read it. I do want to read it. I just wasn't prepared for this to pop up. But that's my punishment book, I guess you could say, for not finishing my last TBR. So yeah, I guess that's going on my TBR. So with that, let's jump on in to roll number 1. So we started on 13, roll number 1. We finished, I meant 1. Most recent. I could do that. So as you just saw, roll number 1 gave me most recent, and I am trying to be on a book buying ban. But the other day I went to the charity shop and I bought 2 books, and they were Endless Night by Agatha Christie and Dante's Inferno. I do really want to read both of them. However, I'm going to pick for this Agatha Christie's Endless Night because I feel like when I'm in a slump, reading Inferno is probably not going to pull me out of it. I do want to read it, and because it's like poetry, it probably wouldn't take as long, but then it also might take longer because it's like because of the writing. So yeah, that's the pick I'm going to be reading for most recent. This is like a standalone mystery, I guess. It's like a general mystery by Agatha Christie. It's not Poirot or Miss Marple. And I believe earlier this year it was the Read Christie for the month. So I missed out because I didn't have it. I now have it. And it was only £1, maybe £1.50 in a charity shop. So yeah. I love listening to the audiobooks for these because Hugh Fraser, who plays Hastings in the TV show, narrates them all, and they're all on Scribd, I think, or Everand as it's now called. Plus my library has it all on Libby, so I'll definitely be listening to the audiobook for this along with it, and that can hopefully pull me out of the slump as well. And now on to roll number 2. Then roll number 2, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 TBR jar up to flip a coin. So as you just saw, roll number 2 was a ladder, which is great because when I have a ladder I can pick either the bottom or the top prompt, so I'm not restrained, I can pick. So the choices was either TBR jar, no control, or flip a coin, a lot of control. So I'm going to do flip a coin between 2 books that I definitely want to read. One of them is Carrie Soto's Back. I still haven't read it. This was on my November TBR, but because the audiobook came in on BorrowBox so late in the month when I was already in my slump, I haven't picked it up yet, but I still definitely want to read it before I have to return it in a couple of weeks. And the other one is Stay Another Day by Gino Dawson, and this is a Christmas romance, I want to say. No, maybe not. 4 Sleeps Till Christmas, 3 siblings, one big secret, sorry. But I feel like I've never heard anyone talk about this by Gino Dawson, so I'm intrigued, and I definitely want to read it this Christmas because I've had it 2 years now. I think since it came out. So I think because we have a person on Carrie Soto's back, we'll do that heads, and then tails can be Stay Another Day. I have gone full Trudy today with this hair. Tails, Carrie Soto's back, heads. Let's flip. So it is heads. It is heads. So that means that Carrie Soto is back on my TBR, as it was last month. This follows a tennis player, and that's pretty much all I know about it. I know Carrie Soto is a character from Malibu Rising. She wasn't particularly likeable, but I know everyone seems to love this book, so I look forward to hopefully actually picking it up this month. But yeah, on to roll number 3. Roll number 3 is 3. 1, 2, 3. A short read. As you just saw, roll number 3 gave me short read, which I'm very, very happy with, especially with the whole slump situation. And it's a bit of a random book I've picked, but I have picked The End We Start From by Megan Hunter. I have not read anything from this author. I haven't even seen this pop up anywhere, but I bought this in a bookstore in Bristol for like Chloe's meetup, and it was a shop that has like all books. They're like new for like £4 or less. I picked this one up. I think I was just drawn in by the cover initially, but it is written in like, I guess poetry. It's like kind of verse, kind of not. I don't know, but it's going to be a nice quick read hopefully. I'm not too sure what it's about, I can't remember. I remember it being about a flood and a lady giving birth. That's pretty much all I remember from it. The description says, as flood waters close over London, a woman gives birth to her first child. Days later, they are forced to leave home in search of safety. They head north through a Britain that is changed beyond recognition, a familiar place made dangerous. Its people become refugees. Yet against all odds, the baby thrives. He learns to smile, to laugh, to crawl, and as their story unfolds and the country falls apart around them, this mother's world promises new life and fresh hope. So I am very intrigued by this, and definitely especially because of the format. But yeah, that's my short read, because it is a short book. It's 120-ish pages, so yes. And with that, let's jump on in to roll number 4. Roll number 4 is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back where we started. A ladder with series and middle grade. So as you just saw, roll number 4 gave me a snake. We ended up back where we started, which is great. And that was a snake between a series and middle grade / YA, because I don't read much of them anymore. So with a snake, you have to combine the two. So I have to find a book that fulfills a series and middle grade / YA. And I have a perfect book for this. Once again, it's worked out really nicely. And that is Mistletoe and Murder by Robin Stevens, which is the one I got during the series anyway. And I was kind of holding off until Christmas to read this. This, I want to say, is the 5th. Yeah, the 5th book in the Murder Most Unladylike series. It's a murder mystery series, middle grade one. I'm loving the shiny cover. This one is obviously set at Christmas, and I did start reading this a while ago, but I think I only got a couple chapters in. I haven't read one of these for a long time, maybe 2 years. I remember this being set at Oxford. I think they go and visit the girl's Daisy. Is it? Yeah, Daisy's brother, I think, in Oxford. Cambridge even. Close enough. Yeah, I definitely want to read this, and because it's middle grade and I remember reading these really quickly, it should hopefully not take too long and pull me out of the slump, because it should be a fun mystery, an easy read, and yeah, so I'm hoping this will also help with the slump situation, but also worked very well for my snake. So that is that roll. So on to roll number 5. And finally, roll number 5 is a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We like our repetition. There we go. As you just saw, roll number 5 gave me, again, the same ladder as earlier, TBR jar up to flip a coin. And because I flipped a coin last time, I feel like it's only fair that I bring back the TBR jar for this one. So taking away all control for this slump. It's not looking good, but I do want to hopefully read all of these and I can start 2024 without any punishments. That's the goal. But yeah, 6 books. I can do 6 books. Plus I have a couple others that I'm in the middle of, but we'll see. It is the 1st of December that I'm filming this, so I'm a bit behind. I'm finally out of the slump. Well, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Okay, so let's have a little rummage. Let's go for this one. Well, that's 2. Yeah, we're not reading that. We're not reading that. I'm overruling them. It's War of the Worlds, and then a book in the series that I haven't read the first ones for yet. So yeah, let's come back to that one. Let's do that again. My game, my rules. It's not like this is the punishment book. Let's pull out this one. It's folded, so So I started folding them and then got bored. So 11 Missed Calls. Okay. Okay, so I went and got it, and it is 11 Missed Calls by Elizabeth Carpenter. I feel like people I know have read it. Maybe Chloe, maybe Connor. I can't remember. But yeah, this, as you can tell, I got from a charity shop a long time ago actually. Like, this has been on my TBR a long time. And I think it has multiple point of views. It's a thriller. Here's 2 things I know about my mother. She had dark hair like mine. She wasn't very happy at the end. There is more of a blurb, but I kind of want to go into thrillers, like not knowing much. But this could be interesting. I might see if there's a audiobook available on Audible for it, because I have 7 credit. Might as well use them. So yeah, that's on my TBR now too. So to wrap up this TBR video, these are the books that have ended up because of the game on my TBR. Carrie Soto is back, The End We Start From, Mistletoe Murder, 11 Missed Calls, Endless Night, The Cousins, in literally no particular order. I do want to also read Agatha Christie by, just dropped it, by Lucy Worsley. I'm very slowly reading that. I've been reading that for about a month now. But I'm really enjoying annotating it, and I literally got emotional last night reading it because I was just loving it so much. Anyway, so that's it, I think. I technically am in the middle of A Little Life as well, which I would like to finish before the end of the year. I cannot see that happening though. Those books, plus Agatha Christie, plus A Little Life, is not going to happen, is it? That's wishful thinking. A Little Life, which I've been reading since July. But yeah, that's it for my TBR. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and subscribe if you're new around here. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope to see you soon with a brand new video. Bye!